Formula One Mexican Grand Prix will return on Saturday, October 30th for only the second year in a row. It ran on and off but was run from 1986 to 1992. The Mexican Grand Prix was then put on hold until 2015 when it made its return to Formula One. Although Mexico is a soccer-first country, there are plenty of passionate auto racing fans, and they're thrilled to see the Mexican Grand Prix back on the F1 calendar. Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez is 4.304 kilometers, 2.674 miles, and a straightaway takes drivers to the first turn, which begins a 3-turn chicane. Then another straightaway goes to a left to right at turns 4 and 5, and then a hairpin at turn 6. A short chute left into a set of turns that are essential esses through turns 7 to 11, then another straightaway to a right-hander at turn 12. Then there is the tough conclusion to this track, which is a hairpin turn at turn 13, a quick right to left turn, turns 14 and 15, then back-to-back right-hand turns at turn 16 and 17 to the start and finish line. This track has been compared to Monza, home of the Italian Grand Prix. It definitely is not an easy track and it generates a lot of excitement. This was Nico Rosberg's race from start to finish last year as he won his 5th pole and 4th in a row. Then he ran the fastest lap of the race en route to his 4th win of the season. He held off a hard-charging Lewis Hamilton, while Valtteri Bottas, Daniel Kvyat, and Daniel Ricciardo as the top 5 all started in the top 6. The exception was Sebastian Vettel, who started 3rd but spun out after 50 laps, and he failed to win the race. Jim Clark won this race 3 times, but in 1962 the Mexican Grand Prix was not a part of the Formula One Championship. Alain Prost and Nigel Mansell each won twice. When betting on the Mexican Grand Prix, most of the drivers should have a positive sign in front of the odds. For example, odds of plus 900 would mean you bet 100 to win 900. You'd win back a total of $1,000 for a winning bet. That would include your $100 stake and your $900 profit. But you might see an occasional driver that comes with a negative sign, which means they are a favorite to win the race. For example, a line like negative 175 means you would have to wager $175 to win 100 on that driver. When you see a driver with a small number, including the ones that go into negatives, that means they're favored to win the event. The driver with the smallest number on the board is in fact the favorite to win the race. On the flip side, you'll see drivers with numbers that get bigger and bigger in the positives. That simply means that they are underdogs, and as the numbers grow larger, they are deemed to have a smaller chance of winning the event. This race has been run 16 times at Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, and the winner has come from the pole in half of those races. Only 3 times has the winner come from lower than 3rd, and 2 of those were 4th. Rosberg had no problems dominating this race in 2015, and while he might not be as dominant in 2016, he will do enough to repeat at the Mexican Grand Prix. Don't forget that Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information on this event and every other sporting event and game this week. Click over to bangthebook.com now.